Hi, loves. Simplicity is the essence of happiness. There really is beauty in simplicity. I'm Beulah Darlington, your female encourager, motivation, counselor, and friend. So many a time we are caught up in the busy world that we don't even realize the very little things that makes us happy. I have a friend with 5 kids, and anytime I go to her end, they'll run to meet me. They always play with me, run around, sing lullabies, and basically always full of joy. The last but one is barely 2 years old, and he'll laugh about basically anything and everything. He'll come over to me and pout his mouth, and then I'll give him a kiss, and then he starts laughing. But what struck me most about these amazing kids, I call my kids, is what they did for me on my birthday. On my birthday, they took up their savings and then bought me a cake. Let me be quick to say this was not any extraordinary cake. It was just a normal cake with no creaming, no icing whatsoever. They bought this cake, took a matchstick and then put it in the cake. Thus, they put the match in the center of the cake and then they lit it. And then they said, "Auntie, blow your candle." I blew my candle, which they definitely helped me to blow, and then they blew me kisses. Truth be said, I come from a house where birthday is like your second Christmas, but then I felt this was the best birthday gift ever. Prior to today, I've been thinking about what they did, which was so special, and then it suddenly hit me. It suddenly hit me how so simple life is, but then we always tend to complicate life. From time to time, I'll get them toys that cost barely nothing, but then they'll grab the toys and play with them as though it was precious jewels. And then it'll hit me once more that sometimes we forget to be very, very grateful for the basic things, like a smile from another person, a kind gesture from another person, and basically the mere fact that we even have breath. These kids are kids that will eat virtually anything their mother will put on the table. Yet let you and I be asked what we will eat, and we'll come up with all sorts of foods. Yet these kids are the most happiest kids. And yet again I sit and ask myself, what's the difference between these kids and us? And it's only one answer, and it's that they appreciate simplicity better than you and I do. One time on my way home, I asked these kids what they would like when I'm coming over the next time, and their response was like, "Anything, auntie." Yeah, if the same question was posed to you and I, we'll probably have a list of things we want, or then we'll probably be like them and say anything, but then we'll say it sarcastically. But then why would we have different opinions than they do? And yet again, the answer is very simple. And it's because they appreciate simplicity better than we do. There really is simplicity in how to interact like a child when life is virtually carefree. But probably the problem is it's way difficult to see simplicity in a world where there are lots and lots of resources. I really am not here to come tell you it's easy. The world only tells us that to make us feel fulfilled. They tell us strive to be number one, strive to be the best. And don't get me wrong, okay? These are really not bad things to achieve. But then the problem really arises when we think achieving these things will leave us fulfilled. Because then with these ways of thinking, okay, when we achieve a goal, we unconsciously move to the next goal without even giving ourselves the time to celebrate the goals we've achieved. And on days we don't achieve anything, there's some days we don't achieve our goals, we feel unfulfilled. But then when we really start to appreciate the simplicity of life and work hard towards our goals, we tend to experience fulfillment. One time when I visited my friend, upon going home, I started pouring heavily. Previously, I would be so upset because then I feel I had to go home to do what I got to do, and then time was going. And then I'll be so upset because I felt time lost was never regained. Because then efficiency used to be the center of my thoughts. However, my friends kids had a way of appreciating simplicity, so much so that when I started to pour, they came inside the house and started singing, "Rain, rain, go away." Their mom and I joined them, and then we all started singing and clapping and dancing. And it was so much a wonderful experience. Because then I realized that with the attitude produced by the complexity of life, it has made rain look like a burden and a precious waste of time and a barrier to efficiency. However, with the attitude produced by the simplicity of life, it displayed that rain is actually something to embrace and no time was wasted because then we ended up singing, having fun, and actually releasing stress. Good thing about the simplicity of life is that it's not too far from us. We don't have to travel extremely far to experience the simplicity of life, because then the simplicity of life is right in front of us, okay? The simplicity of life lies in your family members, your friends, in nature, and anything that genuinely makes you happy. I know how busy life is, okay? So much so that we sometimes forget to dance, we forget to smile, we forget to sing, we forget to feel happy and all. But then let's remember that in seeking the simplicity of life, it's very, very little things, such as being grateful. I hope we all find simplicity in very, very little things. I love you all. Let's do this together. Let's win together and let's see each other at the top. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. Thank you. Peace. All right.